figured I'd make a video about my Jeep. It's a 95 Wrangler with a 4.0. Spring over on 35-inch Cooper STT Pros. 15 by 10 Mickey Thompson rims. And yeah. The rims are plasti dipped in the center. So it makes it look like that. They're usually all chrome. So yeah, we'll start with the front here. We'll work around. On the front here, I have a Rugged Ridge 8,500 pound winch. It works pretty well. I like it. I've had it for a couple of years. It's done a lot for me. The pods are just some generic pods off Amazon, and the headlights are off of Amazon as well, but they are DOT approved, so I would look into those. I had some other ones that were generic, but I didn't really like them that much, especially because they were blinding everyone else and tired of people flashing their high beams at me. I went back to stock fenders. I had some homemade tube fenders on there. They didn't look bad. I honestly like the full body to look more. A lot of people nowadays are going, 40s and cut up bodies, and it's all about ground clearance and clearance for tires and everything else, but I kind of like the way it generically looks. That's that. On the side here, I have some Barricade armor from Extreme Terrain, both front and rear, just like the Smittybilt, just a little bit thinner. It works pretty well. I mean, I haven't really beaten it up, so I can't really tell you that much about it. The front though, the steps, they did rust out with the paint, so the powder coat, pretty cheap, pretty crappy, but I just took them back off and sanded those down. On the rear here, I have some LED taillights, and obviously not a stock tailgate. And I have a Barnes 4-wheel drive rear bumper with 2 D-ring mounts. I like it. It definitely makes it look a lot cleaner back here, and I have some ideas for a spare tire. I just haven't done them yet, because I don't know if I want to mount to the bottom of the bumper and make kind of like the Poison Spider or the Gen-Right tire carriers, or mount on the body with a swing out, especially because it's reinforced there. And the other side is kind of the same. For the tops, I have a hard top and full doors. I have this soft top that supports full doors, and I also have half doors as well with a bikini top and a tonneau cover. The soft top, it's not up obviously, but it's a Rampage top, so I can't really show you, but the windows are tinted for the back of it. I like it. It's pretty nice. It's only about 2 years old, and it holds up well. $400 off Amazon as well. Amazon's obviously the place to get all the Jeep parts. And the windshield is new, along with the windshield frame. And yeah, that's pretty much for the outside here. The inside, these are Best Top seats, mounted as stock seat brackets. I just got these Cabela's seat covers. I actually like them a lot. They're like not like a canvas, but they're definitely heavy duty. The center console is a Rampage center console, and it's got some space on the inside. It does its job. Stereo is a stock stereo. I mean, not stock stereo, Walmart stereo. Walmart speakers as well. And I have a switch panel from a tow truck. And the red switch there is for the front bumper, and that switch turns on the panel. And then I got the stock windshield wipers for the back for the hard top. All the gauges work. They're all stock. And it has about 119,000 miles on it. And it has a Grant steering wheel, and I still have the front carpet in. I usually don't run the carpet, but in the summertime it definitely helps with the heat coming through the floor from the exhaust. And in the back, I don't have a seat back here, nor do I have the mounts for a seat. I do plan to make a drawer that slides out, and it'll hold all the tools and stuff. I really don't have anything back here right now because I haven't been driving this much. I usually keep a lot of tools in here and all my off-road stuff. These are Rightline bags off of eBay, 25 bucks. They're waterproof. This one holds clothes and stuff, and this one holds, for now, just D-rings and the winch controller. Fire extinguisher, and it's still a stock roll bar, but I do I'm gonna get the front half kit from Trail Gear, and that replaces this front bar into the floor, the front bar, across the dash, and across the windshield, and then 2 center bars. And it's like 250 bucks. I'm pretty excited about that one, especially to have extra safety in there. Yeah, so we'll move on to the suspension. Like I said, it's spring over. It is 1.5 inch black diamond springs. They originally were spring under when I got the Jeep, but obviously I want spring over. It has Rough Country shocks on the front and Rough Country brake lines to extend it. Sway bar, I usually don't run a sway bar, but I just threw it on there for now. Still stock steering. It holds up pretty well. I do have an XJ Dana 30 at home that I'm going to sleeve and truss, and I'm going to do 456 gears in that one with lockers and WJ knuckles and upgrade the steering. I wanted a Dana 44, but I can't find one, and I'm okay with Dana 30 for now. I'm not going to be doing any serious rock crawling, obviously, but right now it has 373s with open front and rear differentials, and for the stock steering it just has a drop pitman to hold it in there, so it works. Like I said, obviously the recommended method is to go ahead and do a high steer or a crossover steering. I just recently went down the frame and painted it all the way down, all the way back, sanded and painted. The front drive shaft is a little short because I just stretched it, like I said, that inch forward. I drilled a hole in the top of the stock plate, and the perches come with 3 holes in them because they're anti-wrap perches. So I need to go ahead and extend that, and I have some ideas for that. I have an old XJ front drive shaft that I was going to use the double cardane off of it and put it on this and extend it, and I'm sure it'll work. I'll post a video if it does, and what I do. I did do the body mounts recently. Sorry, train was going over top the bridge there. I did do the body mounts recently, and I did have to drill out a lot of holes in the floor and cut a lot of holes, especially in the front, because every body mount was rusted. This thing came from Jersey. I did a rear patch kit. I don't know if I said that on the other side or not. And for the rear here, I welded a plate from here to the patch kit to reinforce the rear, just so I could pull stuff. I want to make sure that it was going to hold up. In the rear here, I have a Ford 8.8 out of a 2001 Ford Explorer. It has 373 gears, open differential, stock XJ front drive shaft, shortened and balanced for the rear. SYE kit off of Amazon for like 180 bucks. I actually installed it in the Jeep, so you don't have to take your transfer case out if you don't want to. It does, it's possible, and it has a just a straight pipe there for the exhaust, and still the stock exhaust, it's still the stock gas tank there. And the shocks are Rusty shocks, measured for the rear as well as I did the front. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I'll start it up and let you hear it run. Like I said, it's just a cat and stock exhaust besides that straight pipe and a tip on it. That's it. It's pretty loud. Sometimes I hate it, sometimes I like it. Under the hood, everything's stock. I'm sure most of you know what it looks like under the hood. I really don't need to go into that. Yeah, so that's really a general overview of it. I might try to get into some more details on another video and post some other things that I've done, some of the projects, and some of the things I'm going to be doing. So until next time, see ya.